Hey guys, welcome back to the Lost in the Cause podcast. This is episode 17, and this is a podcast about trading cards, sports cards, whatever kind of cards you want to talk about. My name is AJ, A.HobbySpot on my socials. That there is
Pack Papa on Instagram. And that's it.
that's
That's
it.
it.
That's all.
That's it.
All right,
Not even my
so
name today. No name.
no name.
Nameless. So
There we go. So this past week was pretty busy, man. It's like week and a half, just so much card stuff going on. We had the Edmonton, or not the Edmonton, but the
it's
sports
called Edmonton
card.
Sports Card. Well, it is called Edmonton Sports Card Expo.
Yeah, I guess so, because
But it's in Sherwood Park.
it's very
Because
Edmonton-esque, the way that it was put together. But let's recap our experience at the expo.
well, first I was knocking it down a lot, trying to set the bar really low. Did it feel like I set the bar low enough for you?
No, I was there last year, so I knew what to expect. And then yeah, I mean, it is what I expected it to be. I wasn't surprised.
Like it's the same vendors in the same spot.
Yeah, exactly. Same people, same spots, and then I don't know. I mean, like, if you just go there to look at cards and buy cards and whatever, it was fine. It was good. But then just a lot of people were talking about how the prices were a bit out there for some of the stuff and whatnot.
Well, yeah, everyone's like charging double for like a Gretzky rookie, like a one. Everyone's like 1,000. That's the ask. I'm like, what? Where are we? It's like,
What did you picked up? Tell us what you picked up.
well, like, Ken, I didn't go with any money.
Yep.
Never do. I
Yeah.
never go with any money. Just like a hope and a dream or something. Plans with different cards, like it's trading, right? But like Friday, I saw that Winnie the Pooh. I got that in my head. I wanted that Winnie the Pooh card so bad. Then it sold when I came back around. I was like, oh. So then I went on. I missed out on the auction on one tonight too, actually.
Oh, what? How much did it go for online?
Like $30.
That's not bad.
But it was in the States, so I have to deal with that too.
Yeah.
But whatever. I ended up with that Ursula card. I like it and I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
It just wasn't the first choice, and it was kind of cool, and I haven't seen it before, and that's why I kind of went with it. But Friday was not good. Last year, Friday was the best day because I just like sold a big card and walked away, and I was like, cool, done. And then this Friday was like Saturday's feeling to me.
Well, because you got your big card on Friday.
Yeah, we picked him up after we left on Friday because all my subs came back completely opposite of what I thought they were gonna come back as.
That's true.
Like the one that I thought was going to be a 9.5 came back a 9, and the one that I thought was going to be 8.5 came back 9.5.
Yeah.
So those subs really, really sort things out. And well, that was also like the first BGS sub I really had on my own. So then they really care about centering.
Yeah.
They really care about it. PSA doesn't care, and that's where I sub everything normally, so I just don't care. Don't even think about the centering.
Yeah.
But then BGS is like, nah, man. That's the first thing we look at.
That was wild.
And then it will murder your card on it.
It dinged like you so hard.
Well, the Caitlin Clark got 210 subgrades, a 9.5 subgrade. I'm like, oh, this is getting crazy. It's going to be a black label. And then the centering is perfect left to right.
Yeah.
It got an 8 because it's the top to bottom. It's too low on the card.
Yeah,
Just savage.
I remember on the podcast we were talking
Savage.
about it. I'm like, wasn't that thing like way top bottom? Like,
Well, no, I had 4 of them.
no, but I remember that was the one you pulled though, right?
Is it?
I think
Because that would make
I'm
sense.
pretty sure that was the one you pulled because I'm like the centering's pretty like top bottom heavy.
The other thing was that I did sub that card to PSA at the shop, and they rushed everything to BGS. 10 business
Yeah.
days, I got all them back. I was like, this is supposed to be PSA. And they're like, oh, are you mad? I'm like, well, the subs are pretty good. I don't really care. I'm going to keep that card. It's the only one I have left, so
Yeah.
I'll just keep it. It's probably better that it's the one I pulled. But then the Bryce Young and the CJ I just sold at the show on Saturday. And then I went and bought a BGS2 Gretzky rookie and deposited the other money.
Yeah.
That's
Smart
like, it
move.
was just, there's just nothing there. There's nothing I wanted at the show. There's a
Well,
whole bunch of stuff that wasn't moving around. Everyone had the same stuff every day. People bringing stuff in. You couldn't even hit up randoms. I wanted to,
yeah.
but then anyone you talk to had like, oh, I just have some McDavid stuff. It's like, what is going on?
It's so funny though, because it's like what my wife was talking about. She's like, well, if everyone has the same things, how are you gonna sell cards if everyone's having the same thing at different prices? Aren't they just gonna go into the lowest person? I'm like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But legit, that's what happened. Like a lot of people with just the same cards over there. But I mean, there was some sneaky stuff in the dollar bins, but I didn't find any. Our buddy was talking about the snake skins in like dollar bins and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh,
Aren't those? They're college ones, so aren't they?
I'm not sure if they're college ones. I'm pretty sure they were. I
I
thought
didn't
they
look
were.
at them hard enough, but like, it's not. He does good,
He
but at the
does.
same time, like, I don't want those cards either.
Yeah.
Someone does, but
Not
not.
me.
Mm-hmm.
But you did
But
pick
like,
up a big card though. You're Ant Man.
Saturday, I just got that. Like the Gretzky rookies, not the big card. That's what's even more hilarious about this whole story now, if you say
Yeah.
it like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, like, oh, I picked up someone's grail
uh
on Saturday because I had nothing else to get.
yeah.
Just whatever. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sunday, okay, so Sunday was weird. It's probably in the vlog too, but I was all like, I'm going in here with new look on life. There was one Jordan rookie there that I saw,
Uh
one in the whole show,
yeah.
in that garbage KSA holder.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
it was 6.5 grade. The back was like, the ink was like soaked or running down. It was weird. So my whole entire goal was like, oh, I'm gonna trade up this Jordan into a better grade. So then I was like, well, no one's gonna trade. No one's trading. I got the pieces, but no one's doing it. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm selling these cards. So I went to the guy that had it, figured out his cash value for it, and then I took like the KSA garbage one Gretzky that I had. So I had 3 at one point on this weekend, but I had the one out, I had the Jordan out, and I was like just waving them around basically.
Mm,
But someone bought that Gretzky right off the bat
off
for
of it.
550 Canadian on a
Yeah.
coin flip. He wanted to pay 5, and I was like, no, I don't have to take 5. First
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt. I would, if he didn't buy it, I'd still have 3.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, 550, I'll sell it. He's like, okay, coin toss, and then I won the coin toss, so we paid 550. And then no one really was biting on the Jordan because no one wants to. I don't know. People were selling out stuff yesterday, but they weren't buying it. Everyone wants a deal, and I'm like, I'm not just gonna give it up because I can
Hmm.
or want to or whatever.
Especially
I'm not
cards
gonna.
like those ones, right? Those are bigger cards, and it's like, yeah, you want to sell it, and of course, people want to get it at cheaper prices, but it's like you don't have to sacrifice what you think the card's worth just to make the sale.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not going to get rid of it just to get rid of it to try to hit that number I was looking for to get the other one.
Yeah.
And that the KSA 1 Wayne was like, I bumped it up already on Saturday, so I don't need 3, but it wouldn't be bad to have 3.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, I sold it. Didn't seem like anyone was like, okay, so I just have this money now on me here. Then I came across that table with the Ant-Man Silver Prism for 275 list price
Yeah,
Canadian.
that's
That's
wild.
already under comps.
Yeah. I wish I
I'm
saw
just
that.
looking at it and I'm like, hey, can I look at that? I look at it. I'm like, oh, it's just dirty. Kind of, it's off center or whatever.
Uh,
But it's at least a 9. Anyways, PSA 9. And I still was like, you take 250? And he's like, okay. So I got the Ant-Man Silver for 250. And then 2 days later, we're looking at comps and they're 500 Canadian.
yeah, that's
So like,
right.
yeah, it's quite interesting, but it feels very similar to the Brock Purdy hype pre when they lost.
Mm,
Like, they started the season, they won 5 games. It was nuts. And you know it's nuts when the PSA 9 was still higher than raw value.
that's true.
And right now, the Anthony Edwards Prism Silver 9s are higher than raw. So we know we're in a hype era.
Makes sense.
And I'm scared to miss out on my chance here to
I
sell.
know. I know.
But too many people are like, oh, it's a hold. But that's kind of what people were saying with the Brock Purdy stuff. My whole thing was like, oh, the Niners are getting to the Super Bowl. What does it matter? His price has never recovered. Ever.
Yeah. But again, we're talking about the same thing, right? It's basketball and football are totally different monsters when it comes to team and individual effort because it's you need the full team in football to kind of stand out. And like with Brock Purdy, he's standing out because he has all of those other players around him. While Anthony Edwards, it's like you just watch him and he's doing work
Yeah,
by
there's the
himself,
one
right?
guy
It's
doing
he's
it by
I
himself.
mean, the rest of his team is very good and they got the length to kind of keep the team or like to play defense, especially against Jokic and the Nuggets, because the Nuggets are pretty big too with Porter Jr. And Jokic, right? So size plays a big part in how well the Nuggets are doing, but it's like Anthony Edwards is like the man in
Yeah.
Minnesota.
So like he's the number one guy
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But like that's kind of like Luca's stuff. He's the man there.
But then you have
And
Kyrie. You have
he
Kyrie now, though.
yeah, he's old though
Yeah, but I mean,
in comparison. So that's the problem.
they're not getting past. They're not going to get past Thunder, though. I don't think so.
Well, you know I don't care about Luca anyways. The
Yeah.
Josh Allen of basketball. But so what did I tell you? I said if the Anthony Edwards Silvers raw start going over 850 Canadian, I'll probably sell. I don't see why not. Like sure I might
Oh
miss out
man,
on some, but I'm not missing out on much.
no, yeah.
Like the Wemby hype put those things up to 1400 Canadian at one point, but that's also way more. There's way more 2023, 24 than there was 2020. 2020 was always so hard to find product.
Oh yeah, like you said, that was the whole COVID times when people started getting bored and started getting back into the
2020
hobby.
was very hard to get product. Any of it just gone everywhere.
Wow.
But like the other thing is we have to wait at least 10 years if this guy's as good as everyone's saying he is. We're looking at it that long.
For
It's not
Wemby?
just this. No, anyone.
Oh, anyone?
Either one of them.
Yeah. I
And then
mean,
if they win one, what does that matter?
I mean,
It's the multiples. So you have to wait years.
For it to like sustain like value like
To
LeBron
lock up.
James.
Yeah, LeBron and Steph and all that stuff.
That
Like
makes
you
sense.
have to be long, so you have to wait his whole career. Like maybe I just send it away now to get that 9 on it and just be like, okay.
And then hope for the best. Hopefully he wins
Well,
multiple
if they win it
championships.
this year, then it's good. But he's got to win an MVP or something too, doesn't he?
I mean, he can get Finals MVP.
Is that good enough?
I don't know, but here's the thing: like you're talking about MVPs, like Jokic just won MVP today,
Mm-hmm.
and I
It's not going
mean,
to adjust his thing.
it isn't. It's like third time MVP, but
It's
then
very locked in.
SGA's price, like I haven't even checked SGA's price, and they're cruising through the playoffs right now. So
I don't know. It's like when people said McDavid, if he wins a cup, it's not going to change his price because you're already buying it for what the long-term value will be, not
yeah,
the
yeah.
not the price it's going to go up. It's just like, oh, he's going to be this good
Mm-hmm.
in 15 years, so I better buy it now. But to me, if I think about it, okay, so the Ant-Man card, if he's going to be if he's going to hit $1,000 on a raw silver, well, that's on speculation that he's going to get, let's say, 3 championships and at least 1 MVP. Okay, that's not bad, but he's still got to do it.
Yeah,
And it's all so I could just take $1,000 and buy a card of someone that already did all that,
that's totally true.
and then I'm
This and
done.
you're locked in. You're locked in. You have a price that, yeah. Never thought about it that way.
But that's what I keep doing now, don't I? Like, oh,
Yeah,
someone wants this card, and I'm like, well, it got to this point, I'll just go get the guy that's already done it.
yeah. You fluctuate. You get to the point where the hype is like you got the Wemby at the right time. Sold that, moved it into what was that the Jordan, and then you lock it up
Mm-hmm.
at a you lock up a sustainable asset. I would say.
Yeah,
And I guess
and that's
yeah.
if
If you
you.
think about it, if you think about that with
That's what I keep
the
doing is
Ant-Man,
I take all the weird one, all the whatever you want to call it, risk cards, and I turn them into
kind of
the
safeguards,
locked in
the
ones.
locked in assets, kind of. Yeah, you might miss out on some pricing, like some prices going up and down and stuff like that. But I mean, um, it's the risk
It's
you
always going to
take.
be
But
the
that's how it
value.
is. Yeah, you'll at least your value is locked in. But oh, that's crazy. Never thought about that. All right, gotta go
That's all I've been doing
sell
now,
my Ant Mans now.
and get the big card.
Get the
Just
big
move it
card.
over.
Yeah, and that's what I think the only things I really picked up that are worthwhile at the card show were the Ant Mans. I got two for one Jordan card because I was looking at the Jordan card and going like, I should sell this. I mean, I wanted to sell it for around $300. It was like insert. I don't know if it was Dunk Champions or if it was something else, but it was one of those inserts. PSA 9. Traded that for a PSA 10 Mosaic yellow refractor or yellow reactive
Mm-hmm.
Batman, and then a choice red and yellow Mosaic. And if they're both NFL debut, or not NFL, but NBA debuts, so they're not the one where he's dunking, but it's still short
I
print
like
on
the
the
numbered
88.
one.
Yeah,
The
short
number
print
one
on
is
that one.
cool.
But I was looking at the prices of those today, probably around 250. So is basically the value of what I traded for in
One
one
of them.
card. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's nice.
but
I
that
don't
is
think I
not.
got that.
Uh oh.
I don't think I got that card just now. I think I tried to hit it
Uh
late, but
uh.
I actually don't think I hit the cap on it. I think someone actually put a decent size.
Big bid on it.
Yeah, I'm mad about it. Oh no, I got it.
Oh, nice.
I got it. I got a 2023 Skybox Metal Universe Champions Premium Purple Haley Van Lith out of 10. So the unlicensed one, but it's low numbered.
So what
That's
how much you get it for?
$15 Canadian.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of stockpiling her stuff. I might as well get whatever. There was
Yeah.
none of that at the show. Actually, wait, I got that
Your Cheryl Swoops.
Prism True. Yeah, Prism True Gold out of 10 swoops. WNBA.
This guy.
That was funny.
WNBA aficionado here. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Will
Today,
it you think the WNBA is gonna start pumping? I
no,
think the
not that any
new
of these old,
none
not
of
any of the old people.
the
Like the swoops, like she was interviewing Caitlin Clark because she's like the TV person now.
Yeah.
It's like this class or bust.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like the old stars, no one cares. Like I was looking at Kelsey Plum stuff and I'm like, I can't buy this trash.
What was Kelsey Plum stuff at?
It's more than I want to pay for it.
Like $50?
And she doesn't have a Prism rookie. She has a Prism first appearance for like 2019, but
Yeah. How much is that going for?
not that much. But like she's won how many championships?
Two or like three, maybe?
Two
Two
or
for sure.
three. And I'm just like, nah. Sometimes I looked at Sue Bird, like patch autos like a long time ago, and they were hundreds of dollars. And I was like, nah. But she was just retiring when I was looking, so it might have been a bad time.
Yeah. You know what? I remember when the WNBA started doing NFT stuff, like their stuff was going up pretty penny too. Like
That's so strange.
yeah, it was really, it's
Sue,
just people just want like the first appearance or whatever.
okay, so like a 2023 Prism just auto of Sue Bird is listed for buy now at 68. Is it numbered? No number. I don't know. There's another one for 88.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's in Origins. This is a sick card. Get this one.
Super.
2023. Mm-hmm. 2023 Panini Origins Sue Bird Gold. So it's out of 10.
Yeah.
And it is a sticker auto.
What isn't a sticker auto nowadays?
I know. It's at auction, but it's like so no one's bid on it. It's like $100 some still. I'm gonna watch it. I'm not watching it. I'm not buying it. I am not buying it.
What the hell, dude? No, don't even do it, bro.
Yo, there's Revolution. She's in Revolution? WNBA Revolution. I didn't even know they made that. It's 2022. It's 54. It looks good. The autos in Revolution look good.
They actually do, yeah. Only first time I got introduced to all that stuff was with 111th Street. He's just ripping all that stuff. And I'm like, it doesn't look that bad. And then when you got that Ant-Man auto, I'm like, oh, that's pretty sweet. And then now you're thinking about that Ant-Man auto, you're like, okay, that's like a really good pull.
Mm-hmm.
Like a wild.
I didn't really think about it too much.
Uh
And then that's probably why I was like, okay, not really like over the top because it's like not a rookie card.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like rookies.
But then
So
it's like now
weird.
if you want to get a rookie auto of him, it's like super expensive. At
Yeah,
least getting a
it's still worth the prices of those boxes, I'm pretty sure.
those
For him.
yeah, oh for sure. I'm pretty sure it has too. He made his money on the that one auto.
Sucked in. I just don't even know anymore. Today was not good. I got that gravity feed.
Oh yeah, yeah, you showed me the gravity feed.
Nothing.
Nothing
There's
really?
nothing in it. Nothing. Not even a base.
Oh, rough.
So
How
it's like
many
this is
packs were in there? You bought was it a full
50.
box?
50.
So you paid what, probably 75 or something like that, or 80?
I'm not sure.
Wild.
But I don't know. There was Brandon Miller, yellow rated rookie. and
Oh,
some other yellows, a bunch of other yellows. Like obviously a bunch, but like that's not what I'm looking for.
yeah.
What do I care?
They have to do at least one Wemby in each box. If
Um,
that's the case, everyone would just be searching for those. Buy the whole
yeah, because you would
box.
just buy the whole. If you
Buy the
get the
whole
whole, no,
box.
I
Yeah, you
know,
meant the
I
whole
knew
box.
the yellow was not guaranteed per, but I thought a base would be
Yeah.
at least a base.
Oh, for sure.
But there wasn't a base, and I was like, that's
That's
weird.
crazy.
But
Not even a
Don,
base, huh?
yeah, no, Don Russ, basketball doesn't give you any option other than you're gonna get a yellow base card or a yellow rated rookie. That's the only thing they put in them.
Oh,
But
okay.
Donruss football had those autos
Yeah, I
and a
remember
gravity
getting
feed.
those albums. Hmm. Wild.
Mm-hmm. Puke. Well, what we were ripping random stuff at the expo too, and it was not good. Mystery packs
Wild.
from the
Yeah.
scammers,
Don't buy
basically.
mystery packs. Mystery packs are just ugh.
Some people are nice
Horrible.
with the mystery packs. Some
Yeah.
people are very fair. They put the value there. But other
Yeah.
people put absolute shit in it
Yo,
and
like
charge you money.
the difference between your mystery pack and my mystery pack was wild. Cause I had a bunch of color on mine, and then yours was
Mm-hmm.
just a bunch of like base, and then at the end it was just like, well, I don't even know what you got at the end.
I
It
got
was
that
garbage.
manual, like a quickly out of 179 that wasn't even a rookie card.
Yeah, I mean, wild.
Like it wasn't good. It was disgusting. Like I don't think that's so bad. It's not fair. Like that guy that was selling the $10 young gun chasers.
Oh,
So you get a young gun per pack, and then he showed you the pictures. He had Quinn Hughes, Bedard, McDavid, all those guys. $10. So just you could have bought 50 of them for like 500 and probably hit two of them.
yeah.
So it's
How
nuts.
did you know how many he had?
No, I didn't look at how many
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
I don't
But
know how much he
if
had.
one got pulled, he would check it off the box.
Oh, what did he check it off? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I
So like
should
the
have.
Quinn Hughes was gone. Like we were looking at it, and I'm like, oh, the McDavid and the Bedarders, the only ones live.
I think we were talking about buying it, and we didn't buy it.
Yeah, but then mystery packs are not good. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
smart.
$10. I mean, $10 is really nothing.
No, that was cheap.
Yeah,
Or what? I wonder what the other young guns were. Some real dog.
it's probably all the ones that I have in my box right now. Just anything in there. I could have given it to him. Garbage.
He needs them for later.
Yeah. Oh.
But I don't know. I was weird. I just go up and down with the thing. Like I expect variety or something. People trying,
Hmm.
but they don't. People didn't hit me up about any of the cards in my hand either. But I'd overhear other people talking and be like, "Hey, what do you have? What do you have?" Because you need to. You
Yeah.
really need to.
Yeah.
And then there's no. It's so weird. There's no like trader station at the thing either. Like they don't endorse people
Trading with
interacting with each
other
other. You
collectors.
know what I
Yeah.
mean, though?
We would always go outside and interact, and I
You
don't know.
have to.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we see any good product? No,
No, they had
not really.
The Fanatics megas and stuff like that, but I didn't really want to touch those. You were debating about it.
Yeah, because I like Nico, who made the vlog.
It made the vlog. Yeah, the vlog's
Look
coming out
out.
soon. The vlog's coming out soon.
So then he, well, the vlog will be up before this, so we'll just put that little note in there anyway.
Yeah.
But you know how we were all three of us are looking at it, and I had three in my head, and
uh,
then
I
on the
had three on
bottom,
my
I was
head.
like three, and you thought three, and he said three, so I just stopped because I was gonna say like you should pick three on the bottom. As soon
Yeah.
as he said three on top, I was like, okay, he said three, we can't win all of it, so let's go with that.
Yeah.
And his box was so bad.
I got a Will Levis patch. That's probably the
Yeah,
best thing out of
nobody
there. But
wants
it's
that.
no. Yeah, nobody wants it now. That's the thing. Nobody wants it now.
No one will ever want a non Game 1 patch card. That doesn't make sense.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why people freaking splooge over any of the patches in any of the
Okay, I know
sets.
why.
Why?
Because, so let's say you're entry level collector only,
Uh,
and you Will Levis is your guy, let's say. Well, when you look at it and you're like, oh, you don't want to buy a base card, right? Everyone
mm,
tells you base cards don't stand up over time.
yeah.
But what do you see? Well, the color, the purple pulsar, is $300. Well, I can't afford that. Oh, what's this? It's a rookie card. It's purple pulsar, but it has a patch in it. Oh, I should get that because it's a fraction of the price. It's rookie, the right name, it's the right colors. They're short print. They're just not game worn. If you take everything, if you
Uh,
take the patch away, it's a perfect card.
so, I mean, that's
It's like I just sold you on patch cards. Mentally, you're
no,
like, you know what?
no,
That's
no,
not
no,
that
no,
bad.
no, no,
That's
no,
not
no.
that
I
bad.
ain't touching that stuff.
Just take the patch out.
The patch out. No, I'd rather just spend the money and get something without the patch. It's just I feel like the patches are just like faking it.
Mm-hmm. They should just make them redemptions.
Patches are like the mask, the paper bag that you put
Mm-hmm.
over the ugly
Your rookie
girl.
card. I just, I don't know. That's why people would get them, though. I'm pretty sure you can have like a really decent looking collection, all this color and rookies of big names, but the cards don't cost that much.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
a
I was oh my gosh, what was I doing? I think the first patch I got was a Kyle Pitts rookie patch, and I mean, I think I might still have it, or I gave it away during a break because I was just like, what am I gonna do with this thing? Give
well,
it to
like
a
look at
real
it.
Falcon collector.
Someone. Oh wow, whoa! This is nuts.
What?
Okay, 2023 Prism CJ Stroud rookie gear patch. So like the silver,
Yeah,
like
80
this one's
bucks.
PSA 10.
Okay,
A 10 on a patch card. I'm watching it, man. That's kind of.
what is it?
It's just a CJ Stroud patch card,
No, but what is
but
the
it's a
price
PSA
at?
10. Right now, it's at like $20.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
We'll find out next week.
I think I sold mine. What's the how much time's left on it?
6 days.
Oh, well, it's
It's
just started.
gonna go crazy, man.
Yeah, they probably go
Yo,
crazy.
there's
You know what?
another
That's the
one where
one patch I want. That's the one patch I want. Give me that one.
he's throwing in it.
Uh,
It looks good. There's like all these variations of it. Oh, this is stupid. I can't look at this anymore. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. I'm not buying it. I'm on watching that thing. What was I thinking? Why would I even say that out loud? But like I said, it's a cool way to have a card that's entry level, but not.
yeah.
It's not complete trash.
No,
But
it's not. I mean, like it looks, especially if it's a, I don't know. It's not. It's not complete trash, but it's not what I want. I'm not looking for that stuff right now. I'm in consolidation mode, just selling everything in sight.
I just don't even want. Okay, what? I have one football card right now. The Brock Purdy base 10 Prism. That's it. That's the only one I have.
Base 10, the one that you got at this shop at
Mm-hmm.
the.
In the
Okay.
trade.
You know what kind of bothered me too was that there's like not a lot of people that were willing to trade at the like a
No,
lot of
this is
vendors.
it's trading cards, and all I seem to do is actually trade.
Yeah,
Actually, I do a lot of trading
but you
for
didn't get.
someone that does. I couldn't. No one was trading.
Yeah, I know. I went to one place and like their prices were pretty out there, and I'm like, do you do trades? Like, cause I'm willing to do a trade. And like, no, not looking to do one. I'm like, oh, okay.
My
I
favorite
mean, there
thing
was
is every. all the signs.
Buy sell trade. Buy
Everyone's
sell
got,
trade.
yeah, buy, sell, trade. Are you buying right now? No. Okay, take your sign down.
Yeah, just do selling.
Didn't make any sense.
But I mean, like, I think other than that stuff, for me, you do meet a few cool people around there. Met those guys from Calgary.
The flip side,
Flip
guys.
side, yeah.
The
Or,
flip side is like Mark there
yeah,
was one of the first people that I was like, okay, this is good. He's
yeah.
got good stuff. He works well. This is great. And then not a lot of that happens still. It's a lot of strange, strange. Oh, the guys from Common Box Games here in Edmonton on the north side.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys are always really chill.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool.
And but I never go to their store. I only see them at the expo every year.
Well, it's because it's North Side, man.
Yeah, it's not somewhere I frequent. And their TCG store, but they bring up the sports cards for this, so
Yeah.
He's
Who else?
got a stash of NBA Prism that he had for the show that he never brought to the show.
Oh,
So that means that we should go to the shop in like
just
a
like,
couple weeks and be like, "Yo, man, where's the stuff?
yeah, where's your prism,
Ready to
bro?
buy it out, man? Where is it?" Or he'll bring it next year. He'll bring it next year, and we'll be buying Wemby packs off him for like retail price last year,
Yeah, 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 that's right.
and he'll sell them. They're so fair with the pricing. It's hard not to want to buy stuff from.
Yeah, they're cool guys. I like them. There's another set of guys that are pretty cool. I forgot though.
So many people that come out of nowhere, but they're from here, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
in the world? Uh, just like the guys with all the fanatics and the Monopoly blasters, and just so they had sealed sports,
Oh shoot,
right?
sorry. Yeah.
And then all their singles were Pokemon. It's like, I know what you're after. You're just money guys. Like, give me money,
Uh-huh.
give me money, give me money. There's some people like, oh, I saw that Triple C before they got there had posted up. They had a PSA 10 Chrome of that 2008 Topps Kobe.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, there was a card I wanted to trade for to figure something out to get
Uh-huh.
it.
Uh-huh.
And then someone had it later on Friday. And I happened to be at a different booth when the guy that bought it or traded or whatever it was got it from the Triple C there.
Uh-huh.
And he was trying to push it with this other card to get a Messi auto or something off this guy. And he was a complete ass.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that.
So shit. I was listening to him. He's like, "Oh, just trade me." And then he's like, "I don't want this. I don't do basketball cards." He's like, "Yeah, but this card's worth 1,000. This card's worth 800."
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
just, and he just kept telling him that they're just dollar signs to me, man. I just want that card. And the guy's like, "I don't do basketball. I'm not taking it. I know nothing about it. I don't want it." And I was just like, the guy that got the card that I wanted to like make my
Didn't
collection look better
didn't even want it.
didn't want it. He just knew that it was worth money.
Wow.
And then he left, and I was like, why would someone be like, if you don't want it, you don't want it.
Yeah.
Just because it's just dollar signs. Like, you're not supposed to be here. You're not actually a collector. And then I'm like, you know what? I do like cards, but I like value. So it was terrible. Oh, that being said, I did sub my paper tops Kobe now to PSA, so it matches the other one, so they're at least in the same holders. Because that was bugging me since I got rid of the LeBron chalk toss paper
Uh-huh.
in the one touch
Yeah.
for the Chrome. At least if I put them both in PSA holder, they'll be
They'll
the same.
match. They'll
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing.
It's cheaper for me to just sub it because I have it than try to buy another one and sell mine kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Just the lazy way. Even if it comes back a 7 or something,
Yeah,
it's whatever.
you at least you
Put it
have it.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also subbed to PSA the blue eyes that I had left.
Oh, okay.
The quarter century rare
Yeah.
and the starter deck Kaiba one, that not the first edition. Just because I'm like, what am I doing? I have like such little collection that I figured might as well start.
I know. I was like thinking about that too. I'm just like, well, if I'm gonna be selling all these slabs that I have right now, I'm like, my stuff's gonna be depleted. But I'm like, well, at least I have some things coming back in the next couple months here,
Mm-hmm.
like every other month, because I've been submitting a few things here and there. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't want the well to run dry just yet. I need I need to
There's always something though, man.
yeah.
You can always go buy a single if you need to. You're gonna rip something in between here and there.
Yeah.
So there's always something. Like if I think about it, everything my style, I'm very, very it's okay, depleted, but not at the
Uh,
same time,
uh,
just because of the moves that I made. And then I'm like, oh man, if I just never ripped anything, I feel like I'd be killing.
you'd be doing pretty good if you didn't. Yeah.
Oh, I'd be smashing it just
Yeah.
thinking about the friggin' Saturday. If I look at that one tree of cards, so like the Jordan Love singles
Okay.
that I had,
Yeah.
I bought both. So the Jordan Love Prism Silver, I bought it and waited, and I got that Prism Silver for $45.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then I bought that Optic Hollow for 60. So those two cards, $100 plus like 130 cash, got me a Wayne Gretzky KSA 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sold that card for 550. So I've made a couple $100 just right there
Yeah.
from that transaction. And then that KSA 1 Gretzky turned into the Ant-Man Silver Prism. It turned in, and the Charizard PSA 10 Mega from Evolutions, like the 2016,
Mm-hmm.
and the Brock Purdy PSA 10 Prism Base. Those three cards came uh,
That one, they're your
from the
stack of your
Jordan Love
Jordan
tree.
loves. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's how it's stretching. And I'm like, okay, well, that's pretty good. Like that's just the one tree that I can think of right now because it's, you know what, all my
Fresh.
stuff is shrunk down so much. I'm like, oh, this is where that's going.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's the
So
thing. Like you said, you're getting to assets that are like stable assets right now, especially with, I mean, who knows what's going to happen with cards, right? It's going to, especially with
like
how much they're
talking
producing,
about kept talking about how like it could all just
go to
fall
zero.
apart
Yeah.
tomorrow and I'm not really going to lose any money.
Oh, goodness, man. What am I doing? Why am I collecting these modern
Mm.
cards? Oh, no, man.
Well, that always freaks me out a little bit.
Well, if you
So
think,
that's like when you think about a lot of stuff, though, you think about 2020 is like the cutoff.
yeah.
After 2020, it seems like everyone started to get a little concerned with production numbers.
Oh, because it's insane, right? You especially because you're like thinking of the different types of products people are making and how many, like, how much of it they're making for each product. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
get the same, you're going to get a lot, especially because once you look at breaks and how many people are running breaks and how many boxes of the same thing they have, it's kind of crazy. So
But there's still millions of people buying it,
yeah, that's true. But
and they're not making
that's why
a
you only want
million
the
of a certain
what's it
card
called?
either. There's still thousands, and then you
Mm-hmm.
want numbered. But if you think about how many numbered cards you have in your thing, it's kind of like, what the hell am I
Mm-hmm.
looking at here? Like,
Oh.
oh, you pulled a 101. Well, that guy pulled a 101. There's a 101 for everyone. But I don't know.
Well,
It
that's
does make me nervous.
well, they're gonna have like five different one-on-ones like for the same card and the same set, right? You know, it's
Hmm.
oh, here's a one-of-one of black shimmer, one of one black, one of one this. You know, it's kind of I don't know. It's wild. I wish I haven't pulled a one of one, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy in my eyes. Holy shit! Vancouver just tied the game.
Really?
Yeah,
But this is not good.
this is not good at all.
I'm not
Oh,
watching it. I don't know. It's making me, I was kind of not feeling it. This guy, huh. No, and then I was getting all turned off by certain cards all of a sudden. I make a lot of moves online, right? You know I
mm,
do.
mm,
And I find all these things and there's value in all sorts of stuff. But then you take it to a show and people are like, no, I don't do that. I don't want that. I don't buy that. And it's just kind of like disgusting. It's like, okay, it's weird. I thought people cared about value or
mm.
something affordable that's still a good card, like all that those green Wembies, but the college draft pick stuff, like people were real weird about it. So then I was like, you know what? I don't care then. Even the Monopoly stuff, color 9.5 SGC.
Uh,
It did sell. Like I sold it to where they were consigned, but then um I ended up selling it to him a lot,
yeah,
and then he sold it after
yeah. It's
on his
so
own.
crazy. It's so crazy, right? Oh my gosh. Uh oh,
And I was
not
like,
good.
okay,
Oh my god, Vancouver just
took the lead
went up
now.
by one.
Wow, implosion.
Skinner's falling apart.
Probably. Okay, let's not talk about that anymore then.
Yeah.
But so then I don't know. That's why I bought that Wemby regular prison green instead, like basically locking up something. But my thinking is if it's good enough, I'll sub that to PSA
Mhm.
and then use that as another piece, maybe, because I think we need to get into a numbered card long term.
And that's the thing, right? Since everything's so mass produced, you'd want to get into a numbered card, something that's
Yeah,
you know,
isn't it? Here's the other thing. Would you rather have nothing?
or nothing or what?
The base card.
Oh gosh, I'd
Isn't it tough?
probably
It's tough though. Because like it's like, oh, I don't want the base card. If his base card holds any value at all, that's not bad.
yeah,
But at the same time, it makes you want to throw up because you have to have a base card just to have something.
yeah.
It's terrible.
But I mean,
Like,
uh, if you think about like back in the days, it's all they had was base cards, man. But nowadays,
I know
it's multiples of what's it called, different
there's color changes.
parallels and
Oh, I was actually what the hell did I watch? But something was talking about the original Prism, and they're like, oh, it had silver, gold, and green. I'm like, you know what? Green is getting a lot of disrespect considering it's one of the OG colors for
yeah,
the
I never thought
Prism
about that.
parallels. Because silver and gold always hold up, but the green for some reason, like we're just gonna forget.
Put it to the side.
So maybe the green is the play, but like, is green in every product retail?
Retail wise,
I think it is in retail.
I'm pretty yeah, because you got the green prisms. Probably, I would assume so.
I'm not going to look it up or anything.
I'm not gonna look it
I
up.
think the
Yeah.
problem that they did was add like other versions of green, the wave,
Oh, the
the
green,
ice.
green eye.
It's
Yeah.
just like, I want to punch somebody for that.
There's so much of it, man. It's
And then
crazy.
the retail NBA packs and Prism are coming out now. It doesn't make any sense.
Mm,
The way it comes out there in these waves, it just seems like there's more than there needs to be. It doesn't have silver per fat pack like football,
yeah.
but it does have red, white, blue, which I don't remember ever for NBA product.
I have some red, white, and blue NBA stuff.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I could go and look at it up right now. It's in my
And this the
folders.
select, I don't know how I feel about it, but the court side looks good. It's the nicest version of Wemby rookie
Mm,
card I've seen so far.
yeah.
He's like dunking. It's like, oh, this is so much nicer, but it's friggin' select. So what are we supposed to do?
No. Oh, I mean, after looking at the
So,
market with other players, like we were talking about, I was talking about Paolo's stuff, and yeah, select market does not is pretty disrespected in the NBA
you can
world.
buy like Wemby select base card. It's like $30.
Yeah, it's wild,
Like
man.
that actually isn't that bad. Like if you just
No,
wanted to have
yeah,
one,
if you just want
that's
a
probably
Wemby
way
rookie,
nice. It's gonna knock his Don Russ into like $10 range though.
oh, that's what I was saying. I'm like, you get Don Russ, like some people were getting it for like $20, but now
Not anymore.
you could just go pay $10 more and get a Chrome.
Yeah, I think the select base is way more neat to have.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, there's that one. Which parallel was that, or what
That teal
the one
three
that
color
is like
thingy.
totally looks super offsettered. That one throws me
Oh,
off.
the premier level.
What the hell is that, dude? I don't know. I didn't like that one. That's the only one that I'm kind of like, I don't know. Doesn't not too eye appealing for me.
No, I
But
don't know why they
people
have all
still
that
want that.
empty space in the middle there. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's weird. But I mean, all the other stuff, yeah, looks fine to me. That's the one, and
The
that was the one,
court side, because in football, I like field
field
level.
level.
Like field level base cards are not an like it's not an easy pull to start off.
Yeah.
Courtside's not either. It's not base like Premier and oh retail has that mezzanine one, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not bad. But like the courtside silver is way cheaper than what was I looking at? But no one's gonna buy it.
Yeah, I don't know what courtside. I don't know. People are buying. Oh, I haven't. You know what? I haven't really seen
It's
the
not
courtside
no,
one.
like it's not I mean no one's it's not as expensive.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's like 400 for a silver courtside. I'm like, that is not easy to pull.
yeah. How much was that selling for?
I think they're like $400.
Wow. Fucking Oilers. What the hell, man?
Yeah,
Whatever.
they're gonna lose a bunch of scrubs. Like, okay, the orange flash or whatever that orange thing is gross. I'm not here for that at all.
I had a Chet of that, but then I sold it like pretty quick. Chet rookie, orange flash. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, here's a courtside silver. Yeah, courtside silver, and currently 20 hours left, and it's at 245 Canadian. Maybe I'm gonna look into courtside when I see a 10.
Yeah.
Maybe even buy a base version of it. I wanna rip at least one blaster
Yeah, you know what?
of select.
I'd probably go for some select. I'll do one, see how it goes, and then go from there.
Just there's none up here yet, so that also skews pricing for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as pumped up as oh what up here in Canada already. Here's a Wemby Premier, so the off-center looking one that you hate,
Yeah, my favorite.
silver, and it's listed for 235 Canadian, free shipping. It's got some
Oh,
janky edges on the back.
because it's kind of a die cut too, right?
No, it just I don't know why the design is like that, to be honest. I don't know what they were trying to achieve. It's not that bad. I'm going to send it to you. He should auction it, but he's not going to, whoever this is.
The thing, right? I'm like, my stuff's not selling. I just feel like, I should just put up for auction and just let it be.
Yeah, I just get sick of stuff and then I auction it because
I know.
just
So,
like, there's no,
fair.
what am I going to sit here and fight for money? That's not going to happen.
Yeah, just let it go. Let it rip.
I just let everyone know. Like, the market will tell me what it's worth, so I'll just leave it
Yeah,
alone.
yeah, right. I know. And I was thinking the same thing once you said that. You said that probably a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, why am I even trying to sell it for
Like,
a
no,
certain
it's worth
price?
this. I'm like, yeah, it's worth that, but it doesn't mean that that's what people are going to pay for it. Bunch of jerks. I'm not. Oh, yeah. The Ant-Man hype too. The other thing about that
Mm-hmm.
is just like the market share being the way it is.
Yeah,
Okay, so Wemby's out, so his prices are whatever, but people are still buying them, and the new product's coming, so they're still chasing.
yeah.
But Ant-Man's doing this stuff now in the playoffs, so he's the new
It's the new.
flavor.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
So I kind of feel like if his silver gets to the point where Wemby's was before
Uh,
it dipped here, that's the top. That's kind of where it's going to be. And
like,
then
yeah. No, that's
like
true.
so that's what did I say? If it gets to 850 Canadian or higher, I'm just going to sell it and live with it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's that. But for whatever reason, I'll still look at these Wemby cards and go, maybe I should buy that. But like, he's such a question mark. Like, why I should just sit on everything at this point. Get the grader out. There's no hockey card I want to pull. There's no. I just want to open select basketball. That's where I'm at right now.
You're a select basketball boy now.
Yeah. Yo, is there a variation? Like a horizontal court side? Because that would be sick. Like a field level would switch to horizontal.
Yeah, no, they do have court. They have the horizontal ones. I don't know which one. I don't know what they're called though. I think I'm pretty sure I bought one.
One day. Well, it's very weird. Maybe I just got cooked from too much cards on the weekend.
I know
And then
that
our
was
trade
the
night.
yeah. It's quite a bit of cards these past
But I would
couple.
like linger at the show, let's say, even though nothing was happening, because it just felt like, oh, a deal is just gonna surface. Something's gonna happen. Gonna get something done here. But nothing was getting done. It's kind of
You
I'm
know, like
like our monthly show more.
I don't know how many times I like circled that place because I'm just like I just need maybe something. Yeah, same thing. I'm like maybe something will happen. Maybe something will pique my eyes. But I'm like I've already seen all this stuff. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
all these hockey cards. I've seen all those hockey cards. I've seen all those hockey cards. And then I'm like, okay, there's like 3 or 4 booths that I'm like, okay, looking at.
I don't want to sound mean or anything, but doesn't it seem like a lot of like old boy collectors are kind of like dumb about something?
What do you mean?
Ignorant? There's a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
ignorance.
yeah, yeah.
Like, no, we're not interested in that. Like, why? That's not what we sell. I'm like, you know how much it's worth though right now? And like, it's very liquid. If I went online with this right now, I'd be gone,
Mm-hmm.
right? But at the show, it's like, no, we don't touch that. It's like, what the fuck?
It's wild.
It's like a piss off
Yeah,
because you bring all the stuff that's selling like so fast,
and then they
and
don't
then you
want to touch
go
it.
to the thing and no one wants to touch it.
Yeah, there's a lot of Bedards. I think there was. I
It
don't
was
really.
like pulling teeth to get rid of that Bedard.
That's what I heard. Good thing I didn't bring mine.
Some people had them, but nobody, no one was buying that stuff, man. They're just there.
Well, there's even
It
those
was weird. It was
boxes.
weird. Oh yeah, packs everywhere. No one's buying it. No
Yeah.
one was doing anything. No one wants it.
Yeah, when we were at the Lloyd's shop or Lloyd show, people were buying it. A lot of it.
Oh yeah, they
It was
were
everywhere.
the blasters and megas.
Yeah, even
You
hobbies.
know what? You know what? I'm actually looking forward to like a show not here again. Like Lloyd, let's go. Are we going in October?
Oh, I think the weekend doesn't work out.
The 19th.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, maybe
What?
not. We will see. But we're gonna go to
I sent you
Arizona.
all those other ones. Do you want to go to that? We're going to Arizona. I kind of want to go to a bunch of different ones
Las
because I'm
Lacoste
sick
hits
of
up
it.
Arizona.
I think I have to go to shows away from here. I have to go.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be a bit refreshing. If that the word, that's the word.
Getting out of the country to a show is going to be so much better, but I think leaving the province even might be
Would
okay.
even be
I
okay.
wonder, like the Vancouver stuff, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
thinking
Well, we'll
about
see.
going to the Calgary one at that mall.
Yeah.
And then I have this September one, and
It's Red Deer.
yeah, we'll go to that one too.
Okay.
I
Got
have to.
some stuff lined up.
I think I have to go to shows and stay away from other things. Just moving singles seems to be the smartest in person.
In person.
Yep, grind them out.
But I mean, like, I don't even know, man, because I feel like just put on eBay, someone's gonna buy it.
I know, but you can't. eBay will just get rid of stuff
Yeah.
always, and I don't care. But like I just went through that whole Sunday, that tree. That's all in person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I guess
So
you could bargain
you just
and
grind it
barter and
up.
stuff.
You grind that thing up in person, but you can sell on eBay.
Yeah, I never thought about that. I mean, I guess I yeah, you could always trade with what you think has value, like I did with the Jordan, with the Ant
Mm-hmm.
Mans, and yeah. The funny thing is that like you got to look at other people's collection when you're going around if you're trying to sell your stuff because I'm like looking around like
Yeah,
who
well,
would
these
be
people
interested.
that want anything, like you're gonna
Yeah,
throw up when you
I
look
don't
at
want
some
to
people's stuff.
I don't want to bother you if I come to your booth and go like are you buying and then just show you a bunch of like cards that you don't even collect.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing now, because the Jordan thing never happened, so then my secondary plan was okay, it's getting cracked.
Mhm.
It's gonna go to BGS because
Mhm.
we all looked at it. It's gonna have at least three really, like one really good sub, and then two like, oh, that's not bad for a card for a Jordan, and then one that's probably pretty bad,
Yeah.
right? And that's
Yeah.
the BGS idea. Like we all kind of looked at it, and my research shows me that my centering is at least 8.5 on
That's
that thing.
true. Yeah.
which is it's a really nice subgrade to have on that card, I guess, on any card with them. Like it, you know what? It's a 9 on centering minimum.
You get
Even
a
the
9
back
on
is pretty
that.
good.
Surfaces.
The surface is a 1 because of that one crease.
You said your corners are pretty good.
The corners exist. The edges are all, they're not like super white, so it's going to be at least
3.
it's a edges are going to be above 4,
Okay.
and the corners are going to be somewhere in the middle too. You know, like a 4 to 6 range.
Hey man, we should just start our own grading company.
Now the problem is once I grade with the card and then look at other stuff, I can start to figure out how I'll grade something,
Yeah.
and then I'll take my chances.
That's right.
So, like, there's no upcharge on it. I can just send it to BGS, and then it no longer in the holder I don't like, right?
Mhm.
And then I can argue value because of my subgrades if I want to. If my catch grade drops down, my subs still are there.
Yeah.
Like if it drops to a 1.5, but it has these massive, like such good centering, it doesn't really matter, right? You can fight,
Mhm.
but the other thing is, like, do you go to PSA?
Duh.
So I went to the shop today and I was like, what's the PSA on this value of card? And they're like, oh, so it's 220 Canadian, 10 business days.
10
But here's the
business.
thing, like no subgrades again.
Yeah.
The holders, whatever. But the PSA 1 is pretty much the same price as what I paid for this too.
Wow. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. I should just get
So
another one. Get another one.
no, it's just I'm not losing any money if I do something stupid like that. But if it gets a PSA 2, it's gets a bump in price. Like it crossed over.
Yeah.
And for some reason, if it got a PSA 3, well, now I'm making money.
Yeah. That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
Hmm.
It's
But it's all a
just,
risk, man. Who
yeah, but
knows?
like, I like the speed of that. 10 business days, I can have my card back. But the expedited BGS at the other shop it's just not, it's not till the end of the month, then 25 business days. So do I risk it in PSA and get bumped down potentially?
Hmm.
Or do I just go leave it as is, but I hate the holder?
Questions. The questions that need to be answered.
It's just what's your preference in the end. But you don't want to lose any value.
Honestly,
You
I
only
feel
want
like
to go
just BGS would probably be, if you think that the centering could get you some better grades, I would say just do BGS, because PSA, if they don't care about centering, what are they going to grade your card?
yeah, they just cross it over the same as what
Same
I would
thing.
hope for.
Exactly. But if you get BGS, you could possibly get something higher, maybe. Who knows? Who knows until you try? At
Yeah,
least you're not going to get the upcharge if you try.
yeah, it costs $50. So pretty much, yeah, PSA 1 is more money than what I paid for my SGC 2. Isn't it wild?
Yeah.
But the BGS doesn't get the same love PSA does, you know that, on the resale market, but neither does SGC, so I just think the subs would help. So, like, okay, BGS will take your lowest grade. So let's say it's a 1. Now, if they say that if the other grades are higher, 2 points or higher than your lowest, you'll get a half grade bump on your catch.
Okay.
So that would mean that those 3 subs being high enough would take the 1. So 1.5, 2, 2.5.
And that would be the highest you could get.
Yes, off of 1. What they could say it's a 1.5 and now I got a 3. But then they could say that I got a 0.5 surface. And now I'm really in trouble with the 1.5.
Holy crap! I didn't even. I'm like, yeah, you can't get lower than that, can you? Oh, yeah, I forgot you get the 0.5s.
The 0.5 is I'm pretty rare. I don't think they do that much. I tried to find a card that had that to see how the condition of it was.
Yeah.
But like there's so many like Jordan rookies with 2 grades and they're like missing color.
Um.
You know what I mean? Like they've been ripped. Like pieces are gone from it. That's why it's so difficult for me to figure out a true
Grade for your card.
what it like if all your subs are so high, what are they really going to do about the surface?
Yeah.
And that's why when you don't have subgrades, now it's even wilder questions. It's like PSA could be like, oh, I love that card. Centering's good. This is good. And this is good. But the surface is this, but it's like 1 crease now. There's 1 crease, not multiple. The crease is
Straight
just
down the middle.
someone folded the card.
Yeah, you just put it in his pocket.
Yep.
Take it home.
There's I sent it to the Kurt's card care and they were like, I'm not sure what like you could do a little bit, but since it's got white showing, the color's missing, and that's the main problem. But like the other thing too, like if that SGC holder didn't have like a cut in it from like someone cut something on top of it and scratched it on the one part of it, it wouldn't be that bad. But it's like a ugly slab in bad condition, and that makes me kind of feel weird about it. You know what? Once it goes to BGS and comes back and everything else I have is BGS, then it really won't matter.
Yeah, you're a BGS boy now.
Yeah, it's not even bad though.
That's not bad.
When you look at them, do you hate them?
No. We were talking about it yesterday, and we were talking about how the BGS, was it the Gretzky that you had? Looked better.
The 2.
It looked better.
Yeah, I like the way it feels.
Looked better, felt better.
PSA.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like minimal because that one doesn't have subgrades on it or something.
But yeah.
It's just this subjective garbage. Like you're supposed to buy the card and not the grade and all this kind of shit. But what are we doing? I know, we all look at the grade. I also sometimes look at a bunch of stuff I have and I'm like, oh, they're also like meh, but not meh. I don't even know. Should get a 10 of the Topps paper LeBron. That's what I need. Go for a 10 of it.
New chase card.
I didn't even get the other ones, the targets. The Charizard, I haven't done that. McDavid canvas, completely.
Yeah, you didn't even try. There's one there.
It. There's a couple. There was a PSA 10 that was reasonable, but I've already made moves, so it was out of question. And then the other one would have been the 9.5, but people were really high on it. I was like, you're not. You're not, though. You're pretending.
Oh,
the Oilers lost that game. Unbelievable.
Hey, man. Told you. Well, I didn't tell you, but it was quick Oiler talk. They did not look good, to be honest. They had a lot of Vancouver had a lot of offensive zone, like plays in their offensive zone, and they were just
getting them stuck in there.
Yeah, and Oilers were just they would get like those shots that Hyman got in, and there's
Mm-hmm.
another one that CC got in. Those were like pretty lucky. It was just like long shots that went in. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, cool. And then, but Vancouver was just lighting Skinner up, and there was shots that went in. But yeah, no, it was rough. That was hard to watch, but I had to watch. There you go.
Well, I'm done with that anyways. I was kind of thinking we'd have a short pod today anyways. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's about the same length. I could with some minor cuts here and there.
Well, just because I talk about the same thing over and over again.
That's right. That's right.
Booga booga.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, that's it. That's the pod for this week. A bit of a repetition of stuff, but I mean, we just wanted to recap the card show. We did have our vlog that's going to be posted on our YouTube page. Check that out. It's a lot of the stuff that we did. Kind of recaps the day. It's a little bit long. I've been editing it, and it's a little long. But yeah,
It's good.
it's a
Well,
vlog. It's a vlog. That's what vlogs are all about.
just we're gonna keep our eye on this Edwards stuff. Maybe we'll get select by next week, so we can actually talk about that a little.
Rip it on the pod. Pod
I'm
rip
gonna
of
order
select.
one on Walmart website. They'll have it still, most likely.
I'm pretty sure they have it. Yeah, they always have stuff on their website, even though it's
Except,
sold out. Prism.
yeah.
Prism.
I need
Okay.
to take a minute, a break. Well, there's no show this weekend. There's no trading. There's no nothing.
No, that's right. No, this is our break. This weekend's our break.
Mm-hmm.
Next week is Northside.
Is it? Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening. If you listened to the whole thing, and be
Twice.
yeah,
Twice.
twice. You listen to it twice because we kind of talked about a lot of the same stuff. Be let's see what happens with this Anthony Edwards feller.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting.
Okay. All right, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you next week. Peace.